Hi all, Goda Govinda. This is Madhav Lasya from ML channel. Today we are going to discuss about certain myths about Sriman Narayana being circulated by our own people. I just thought, we can, bust all those myths about Sriman Narayana and try to understand how beautiful, how, sweet is he, or, in terms of everything. Sorry, I mean, there's an airport nearby, so there'll be some disturbances with respect to the takeoff or landing. Sorry for the inconvenience. Hopefully you're able to listen and hear properly. So first of all, as I mentioned, Sriman Narayana is a supreme personality of Godhead. There is no denying fact about it. Even though the other people mention oh, Lord Shiva is a supreme, or whoever is a supreme, or Shaktis is Shaktiyas would say Shakti is supreme. That is all please do not believe in that. Sriman Narayana is the supreme personality of Godhead. It is mentioned by Vedas and all Shastras and all Puranas as well. Another thing, despite being supreme, I've already explained it in many videos that he is such a sweet and easily accessible person, because he wants us to see him, to look up to him only as a sweet person, and rather than being a supremacy. I mean, he's okay if we think him as if we see him only as a supreme personality of Godhead, but he wants us to connect with him beyond supremacy, because there is no denying fact that he is not supreme. He is supreme. That is the ultimate truth. But at the same time, he wants us to connect with us, beyond supremacy, in the sense we have to go beyond supremacy and understand his character traits and fall in love with his character traits. So basically, if you're looking for a character traits, first of all, before connecting with any person, as I showed in yesterday's video, when I saying how to see the Lord in person, face to face, we need to know his character traits, because I am that kind of a person. I am a kind of a person who do not fall for your money or your financial status or your wealth or whatever it is. My preference is only character traits are the first main preference. No matter how wealthy you are, how smart you are, how handsome you are, or how much educated you are, or how much literate you are, I don't care. If your character is very low, then that means to me rest of the things are very fall down. So that is me, and I'm pretty sure everybody would agree with me, because everybody looks only for the character traits. So do you know Sriman Narayana is very simple person, down to earth, and also is easily accessible. He does not get angry at all. He's such a sweet person, always accepts our mistakes as only due to our karma and everything. So you can ask me how to believe him to be a simple person. There are many instances from Puranas and everything where the Gopas, when Sriman Narayana came down to earth and appeared as Shri Krishna, he was with Gopas, with his friends, and he sat on the floor and then with everybody, and then he ate it. And not only that, in Srirangam, which is in Trichy, in the southern part of India and Tamil Nadu, this is a true incident, guys. There was one lady who does not have anybody, and she loves Sri Ranganatha a lot, and his grandson her grandson name was Ranga. So once what happened, and he was doing only the hairstylist job. Basically, he would he would do haircuts, and also he would just do the clean shave for everyone. So once what happened, he got stuck in the flowing water, and that was which has very heavy current. So he just got saved, and he got into the another place, and that person was praying to Sri Ranganatha, saying okay, my grandma would be waiting for me, she would be very upset, so please go and save her. You know what happened on the other side? That grandma was really so pathetic to know her grandson did not receive. In order to overcome the pathetic situation of the grandmother, what happened? Sri Ranganatha himself came as her grandson, as disguised as a grandson, and then grandmother did not even realize that that is this Sri Ranganatha whom she loved, whom is her lover or husband. And then she just took him, thinking him as a grandson, because since he was in the disguise of her grandson, she just took him inside and offered him the leftover food. the leftover food, guys, leftover food. And like Sri Ranganathan ate it very nicely, and at the same time, like the actual grandson came and knocked on the door. When she opened the door, she was so surprised to see like two people looking at the same time. And then Sri Ranganathan disappeared. He just had like 2 or 3 meal pieces of that leftover food. And then after 2 or 3, the knock happened. And then then she realized. So this is so after that incident, the same ancestral group of this hairstylist men would be doing like haircut for Sri Ranganathan as a utsavam means it's a festival. See how simple is he, right? I mean, he does not expect anything from us. He just expects the love, because that is what he's earning for. Despite being supreme, why he's earning for love? Because he loves us, because love is the only one which will bind or connect with him. Similarly, is easily accessible. So this example shows that he is really very, very accessible. So many of the people would say for anything bad happen, they would say oh, it's because Sriman Narayana would punish you if you do something wrong. Or if you miss an Upanyasam, they'll say oh, that is because of Sriman Narayana does not will leave you because you're missing his Upanyasam. Or they'll say it's because of his Leela, because he wants to play with you, that's why you're going through it. All those are please don't believe in all those things. Are utter lies. First of all, why would Sriman Narayana would play with us? I mean, we are not dolls, and neither he is too, right? And he is not a psycho person to play with us, first of all. I mean, whatever sufferings are happening, it's only because of our karma and deeds which we did in our past life and accumulated. Even during those tough times, he is giving us all the energy, support, by being in our heart always, by being by going through it also, to make sure that we are not alone, and we are just making us realize we are not alone. And these materialistic world is full of painful thing. That's why happiness is always followed by distress, and distress is always followed by happiness. So it's just going in a cycle, roundabouts, right? So that is what it is. So everything happening in this world is only because of our karmic reactions, and not because of Sriman Narayana's will or anything like that. Even during the tough times, he is helping us to overcome all these things with a brave heart, with bravery, courage, and everything. He is giving us courage. So think about it. If you're even before taking Sharanagati, he is helping us to improve our willpower, and also I can do it statement, and also encouragement and support. But after taking Sharanagati, all these karmas would be gone. And think about the the support and care and love he would be showering us, right, after taking Sharanagati. So why I'm stressing about Sharanagati here is first of all, we need to understand how sweet he is. Only then we will be knowing, and how bad these karmas are, which have been accumulating over 16.8 billion years, right? Billion lives. I wouldn't say years, billion lives. A life can be a 1 day, or it can be a 100 years, or it could be more than 100 years also, right? So that is why I'm saying better we have to learn about Sriman Narayana in a proper way, only through a proper acharya. At the same time, we should also think a person can be like this, he's sweet, he'll never get angry. People would say if you miss his Upanyasam, he'll get upset and he'll get angry. No, actually he says do your work for me. If you're able to listen to his Upanyasam, that's okay. But if you're not able to attend to his Upanyasam and listen about him, that is also okay. Do your daily work for him. That is more than enough for him. That is what he expects from us. At the same time, the firm conviction that that he will never let us down. So please don't believe in all those statements where he says Sriman Narayana will punish us, or Sriman Narayana will get angry on us, because I already explained in the previous sessions Lakshman did not get angry, because that roaring and all is just this upsetting thing, because he is able to relieve the curse because of only for one of his greatest beloved, which is Jaya Vijaya, but not for Prahladan. That's why he was very upset, because Prahladan, even despite being given a chance, he did not opt for Sharanagati, because he was doing bhakti yoga, and he was under an illusion because of his karma that we should not ask anything to the Lord. That is absolute nonsense. First of all, you can ask anything to him. Even if you ask money, fame, promotion, he is ready to give it to you. And at one point of time, he will make you to ask Sharanagati as well. Even after taking Sharanagati, you can ask him. There's nothing wrong in that. So please don't believe that after taking Sharanagati, you're going to live an aesthetic life. Never. It's just your regular life, but then you will be prone to more opportunities from a spiritual perspective. This will be your last birth, and then you will go back to Sri Vaikuntham and enjoy with him. And even after taking Sharanagati, you can ask him anything you want. I mean, you feel like you need more money to take care of your family, or you need to have job promotion. There's nothing wrong in asking him. Actually, like if you ask him, he'll feel so happy. And be true to yourself. That's what he expects, rather than trying to be faking it out. That is not the right thing. Even if you don't like it, just tell him, I don't like it. What do you want me to do? Please help me. As I said in previous discussions videos, where like whatever achievements I was able to perform, I would never separate him from any of the things. I just say like, we did it. I know he only made me to do it, but he wants us to say that we did it, so that it's like a partnership where he is making us to do it, and we are doing it because he wants us to do it. So that's all for this today's session, guys. As I already mentioned in the previous session, like I'm also doing a calendar distribution of Sriman Narayana as well as book distribution. If anybody is interested, please feel free to text me or email me. My mobile number is 469 237 1671. I repeat, 469 237 1671, and my email address is madhavalasya@gmail.com, madhavalasyaa@gmail.com. And if you would like to buy those calendars for next year also, please text me. It is $15 per calendar. Or if you want to do book distribution also, please text me. We can discuss it over the text or private IM. And if you ever would like to try out my chemical free vegan homemade bath soap or chemical free vegan liquid bath soap, please feel free to text me. I am ready to ship it all over the US. But mailing charges should be it's your responsibility, not mine. It will not covered unless it is a bulk orders like over 20 or 30 or over 10 also I can manage, but over 20 or 30 only I can bear it as a free shipping. But less than 20 or less than 10, you have to bear the shipping charges. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of the day. Have a blessed life and health. See you next time. Goda Govinda.